Yeah, so we were talking about other questions that they might ask you in the part one. One of them is how is the weather today? So Emily, you were saying, please.
Today is very hot.
We said that we're not gonna we're not supposed to answer short answers. So you said you're gonna say something else. What is it?
Can I explain if I prefer this weather or not?
Yes. Talk as much as you can.
Yes, today is very hot. Hot. Really don't like hot weather
Okay,
because
I
it's
am don't like. ولا شك؟
no. I don't
You
like.
don't like. Okay.
I don't like a hot weather. I be
Yes, I prefer.
exercise or didn't don't do my exercise don't feel much better than the cold weather.
Okay, nice, nice. Okay, so amazing. So he might ask you another question. So how was the weather in your town? What would you answer? Same you. Same question for you, Amal.
Yes, miss. How weather in my town?
Yeah. How was the weather in your town?
I think as in my town, the weather be
Typically,
how can I say that?
yeah.
I think it's very hot, like another town or city.
Mhm. So,
Yes.
when he said how was the weather, he meant in general. He didn't mention today. So you're going to explain and describe the weather in different seasons.
Okay. Miss, sorry, how can I say معتدل?
Okay, nice. طلاب معتدل. Yes, Hind, Fatima. What is معتدل?
I think moderate,
Moderate.
moderate, yeah,
Okay, بعد.
Mild.
Mild. Okay, بعد. So Fatima was correct. Moderate. Okay. Mild. We're not gonna use it here. Mild. ما ترحم. Okay. When it comes to weather, we're gonna say moderate. Yes.
Oh, yes. I can say in my town, the weather different from summer and winter.
Uh-huh.
Another season of the year. In winter is be warm and sometimes be cold.
Sometimes it is. ليش بي?
It is cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. In summer, no, it's be hot and
It is hot. ليش
it
بي؟
is hot. Oh,
Uh-huh.
sorry. It is hot.
زين. But I'm not gonna say only these things. I would say in summer it's very hot. I can use boiling hot if you remember from the book. Boiling hot.
Yeah.
You cannot do any kind of exercises. Okay, you cannot go out for a picnic. The sun is really high in the sky. You need to put a lot of sunscreen. But we have the spring. It's the best time for you to go out for picnics, to travel. Okay. ممكن ارجع على موضوع السمر. Whenever we have summer, okay, many people travel somewhere else, okay, because you know it's the official time for holidays, for summer vacations for students. So most of the families they travel, they go to the north of Iraq because the weather there is less hotter, okay, oh yeah, less hotter than the center of Iraq. زين. فأني مو بس أقول الوذر، أنا أقول الوذر وشنو ممكن أسوي بهذا الفصل. Okay, when it's winter, for example, when it's winter, it's going to be freezing. Okay, sometimes it's -1, -2. Okay, many people they really like winter more than the summer because they think it's easier to live with. خلينا نقول. Okay. Um, what else do we have? It rains a lot during winter, and that's why winter is very. It's my favorite season because I love, for example, rain. You would see me going outside with my umbrella. شو تلاحظين يا أمل شلون دا أعطي أني حكي هواية. Okay. لا يعني شنو أريد أقول لكم شلون أريد أوضح لكم الفكرة. لا تاخذون السؤال حرفيا وتجاوبون على قد السؤال. اطلع شوية من عنده. Okay. Okay. So, let me ask another question. So, Hind, let me ask another question. طبعا I have another file that I'm going to send you بس هسه حاليا I'm not sharing it with you because it has some answers ف I'm gonna send it to you at the end of the lecture إن شاء الله. I have another question for you, Hind. He might ask you, okay, do you like traveling, for example?
What, man?
Do you like traveling?
Oh yes, of course.
Uh-huh.
In the past, I was in the summer. I take vacation and travel around the world. Not around the world.
Uh-huh.
I travel to many cities, countries,
Countries,
many
cities, اثنينها صحيحات.
okay.
Uh-huh.
Many countries, and I prefer the I prefer friends and
To travel with
London.
friends.
Yeah, to London and friends, and
باي دائما when يصير شي أسئلة خلوا بالكم هاي الفقرة إنه أني أقول yes or no. okay. ليش أحب الترافلينج؟ تمام. اوكي وراها اقول له انه اني ايش وقت سافرت فراح اقول له مثلا last summer فاول شيء راح اقول له yes or no هي بما انه شيء بي do you like فانا حقول له يا اما yes or no whether the answer is yes or no I need to give reasons حتى اذا اقول له yes ف I have reasons for me liking this thing then I would give an example هاي اي سؤال بي like okay إذا دي يسألش do you like أكيد إذا قلش how often do you like to hang out هاي تختلف but أي شيء بدي يسألش أنتي تحبين تسوين فلان شيء you're gonna say yes or no why do you like this thing and what happened an example last year and I traveled somewhere when what or where okay سنعيد إجابتنا هند من البداية وعلى كيفك so do you like traveling Hind
yes, I like.
I do.
I can. Yes, I do. I love traveling. It's
because
because I can know
uh-huh
culture,
yes
different culture.
other cultures
Yeah, other cultures. I met different people.
I meet ليش met بالماضي
Meet.
Yes.
Sorry.
uh-huh
And maybe explore.
nice
Places.
okay nice okay now هسه شو راح يجي when and where فحيقول last مثلا
Playing was in the last years in the summer. I went to London because the weather there was perfect.
زين وش سويتي
I visited new cities, the
take your time it's not a real exam فانت هسه فكري على راحتك. هسه when you mentioned for example London, what did you do there?
I visit many famous places here.
Uh-huh, nice.
فين؟ الساعة المشهورة اللي عندهم
Big,
Agent Mumbai.
Big Bang. I'm not sure about the name صراحة الثانية نسيته. Big Big Ben, right?
Yeah, yeah, maybe.
Okay, there.
Uh,
Another question.
yeah.
Okay, so would you say انتبهي زين للسؤال. Would you say your country welcomes travelers or tourists?
Can you repeat?
زين أعيد. Would you say your country welcomes travelers or tourists? شنو معنى السؤال هسه أنا أول شيء؟ شنو فهمتي من عندي؟
يرحب ويجي
Exactly.
بالزوار.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Of course, my country welcomes visitors.
Uh-huh.
There are people here very friendly,
Uh-huh.
and we we love sharing
Mm-hmm.
food and culture with the tourists.
Nice.
And
Nice. Okay. What else? You can, for example, mention visitor if أثناء عاشوراء, for example.
yes,
Or you can. Yes. Yes. Go ahead.
the many people come here and we sharing home,
Mm-hmm.
food, water,
Uh-huh. Okay. زين.
we offer
Offer.
help
Yes.
offered
Uh-huh.
them, you know, we yeah.
Okay. Nice. زين. Another question that they might ask, okay, not you, Hen, but let me share with you. You know, for example, would you say your country is a good place for travelers to visit? Would you say your country is a good place for travelers to visit? Here in such a question, also, you are going to say what? And of course, yes, okay, my city or my country has many historical places to visit. Okay, you can see, let me share with you the screen. ثواني. وتشوفون الإجابات مالته. So for example, here's this question. Would you say your country is a good place for travelers to visit? شوفوا هو شو مجاوب. Yes, Chinese people are renowned for their hospitality for visitors. There are numerous tourist attractions around the country. For instance, you can visit the countryside to see the picturesque views, or you can visit historical relics to get to know about the events that have shaped China إلى آخره. So you can say Iraq has many historical places to visit. You can go and visit the holy shrines in Karbala city, for example. Other than that, we have really amazing places in the north of Iraq. You would see the شو اسمها قلعة اسمها قلعة أربيل شنو اسمها هي I'm not sure about the name of it. Okay, Arbil Palace. I'm not sure if is that the right name of it or not. Okay, we have really big shops, big malls here. The people here are very نعم نستخدم كلمة شنو hospitality. What is the meaning of hospitality طلاب? Exactly. Okay. مثل ما قالت هن, people would offer you to food, free food, water, drinks. Even they would let you to take, for example, some days living in their houses, for example. Okay, إلى آخره. So we give as much as we can. زين. What else? We have some other questions. Okay, text messages, for example. Fatma, I have this question. Do you text someone if he doesn't answer your phone? Do you text someone if he doesn't answer your phone? Your phone answer your phone. It means يعني you called this person and he didn't answer. Okay, would you text this person? Would you send him a message?
Maybe when the topic is so important.
Okay, nice. حلو.
Don't important.
If it's not important,
Yes, it's not important. I didn't.
I don't send a message. Okay. So, يقول ليش number 2. Is there any chance when texting someone is better than calling him?
Maybe.
How is that? Why do you think texting is better than calling someone?
Maybe it's he's annoying and angry.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't call you.
I don't call this person.
I don't call you. I send the message.
Okay, زين. شوفي, your answers are really nice. Okay, but I need to give examples. هتطول الجواب مالتي. Okay, so you can see
Maybe
here.
I have.
Yes, go ahead.
I have a friend. She is very angry.
She was
don't,
very angry.
I don't.
I didn't.
Call you.
I didn't call her.
Call you.
Her.
Call her. But sometimes when I'm so
When I need her.
when I need her, I send some message.
Okay, so students, as you can see, do you text someone if he doesn't answer your phone? These are some examples of how to reply to to answer these kind of questions. Yes, when my friends can't answer my call, I will text them to let them know I called and wait for their reply. Oh, number 2, is there any chance when texting someone is better than calling someone? I believe when a person I'm calling is in a conference باجتماع, or in a cinema, it's better to text him instead of making phone calls. بس إجابتك فاطمة was really nice, by the way. If someone is angry, sad, I don't like calling them. I prefer texting, for example. Okay, so these are the questions from part 1, and I'm going to send you this document. بس طلاب, if you are really willing to go for the IELTS, you need to read all of these documents. بيها all of the questions. طبعا most of them, يعني خلينا نقول احنا 90% from what we studied هو موجود بهذني, بس على شكل أسئلة. Okay, so for example, music. If you remember, Hind, when we were talking about music, even you, Fatma, and we mentioned some songs. So all of these questions, we already took them. Do you often like to listen to music? When do you listen to the music? Okay, so I have this question for you. When do you listen to music? For example, Amal. Is there a specific time when you listen to music?
Yes, I listen to music in the morning when I start my day before I go to work. I listen to my favorite music, and I enjoy this moment.
Give us an example. I like listening to مثلا فيروز. She's my favorite singer because she has a really warm voice and the lyrics are nice. Yes, go ahead.
I want to say in the morning I listen to actually I listen to Abdul Halim Habba because he inspired me. Song inspired me. His voice
Okay, really beautiful answer. تمام, nice, amazing. And so, have you ever been in a musical performance? Okay, let's say he asked you this. طلاب, have you ever been to a musical performance? Performance شنو معناها طلاب؟ نعرف؟ Yes. عرض yes كذا عرض موسيقي. Okay. ف maybe your answer is no. شو راح نقول لعد؟ Maybe it's no. شو أقول هند؟ Yes هند.
Artists. No, أنا ما أفضل المحل.
Okay, I don't like this. مو حتقولين؟ زين. كيفك؟ هند شو تردين تقولين؟ I prefer, yes.
Play.
Going for a play.
Yeah.
Nice. زين. انتي من قلتي له انه اني ما احب الميوزيكال performance. You need to give reasons why you don't like it. For example, it's not my taste. Okay.
I don't atmosphere.
Okay, I don't like the atmosphere. Nice. I'm not really into music ممكن أقول. So I prefer going for a play. زين. من قلتي لنفرض طلاب انتم ما عندكم خلينا نقول هاي الأسباب القوية لعدم روحتكم مثلا للميوزيكال performance. Okay, بس انتم قلتوا انه أنا I rather go for a play. Okay. زين. بما انه انت ما عندك فد أسباب كثيرة للميوزيكال performance. Now give really good reasons for you choosing the play over the musical performance. For example, I really love watching or going for a long story. I really love when there is a really an interesting plot in the play. It keeps me engaging with it, keeps me waiting for the end, keeps me really شلون يعني نقول it's always intense. So I'm giving him reasons إنه أنا ليش دا أحب الplay more than a musical performance. And I really love the atmosphere there. Always there is some excitement. Maybe you would see me crying at the end of the play. And I love how these emotions, you can see them there. لاحظتي هند؟ So how I'm saying all of these things. طلاب انتوا الفكرة وما فيها انه انتوا هسه متمكنين من اللغة لكن ما تجمعون الافكار بعدنا. Okay. And this thing احنا we need to practice. شنو الاسئلة ممكن تجينا؟ طبعا of course طلاب انا اعرف بكم انتم مو اغلبكم مو ناوي على الايلتس بس all of these things هي اسئلة عامة. You can find them in any conversation. Okay. يعني حتى لو شخص تعرفون عليه جديد راح يسألكم مثلا انتوا رايحين للميوزيكال performance شنو الأغاني اللي تحبوها. ف it's not all about IELTS طلاب. خلينا نكون واضحين بهذه السالفة. فthese questions تعتبروها إنه هي مادة أنا فقط للIELTS وإذا أنا ما عندي IELTS خلي ما أهتم أو ما خلي أقول انتبه للموضوع because it's daily things that we talk about whenever you go to your friends or visit family or whenever you are going to meet a new person, how to get to know this person by asking these kind of questions. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, Hind.
شنو كان جوابك بالمحاضرة السابقة اللي قلتي إذا يعني يسألني سؤال إحنا أصلاً ما عندنا معلومات فيه. يمكن كان سؤال مثل مال الذكاء الاصطناعي. يعني أي معلومات ما عندي إنه شنو كانت تبدأ.
زين. حلو. لنفرض إنه أنا يسألني سؤال ما أعرف. لنفرض أني على الساينس ما أعرفه. أقول له to be honest I'm not that keen or I'm not really interested about this thing. I do have some slight of information. أنا عندي بعض المعلومات but I'm not sure if they are right or wrong. زين. دا أعطيه لأنه بأي حالة يا هند هو ما دي judge your خلينا نقول your information. Okay. فأنت ممكن تقولي تحاولين تقولي له what I know about science. احنا ممكن طرقنا على موضوع الساينس. All I know about science is the TV shows that I used to watch on National Geographic. When I was a kid okay, I was really obsessed on watching these TV shows about animals and how they are living in their um, natural habitat معناها مالتهم المعيشة مال الحيوانات. Okay, and how a mother would raise her kids and would take care of them because there were lots of wild animal near of them. زين فتلاحظين انه انا دا اعطي قدر المستطاع اللي دا اعرفه عن هذا الموضوع. يعني نفرض انت هسه موضوع ما نفرض الموضوع الاي اي والارتفيشال انتليجنت اي ما اعرفه. Okay, قول له I'm not sure about this, but whenever I go on social media I saw a lot of posts over Instagram talking about it. I'm really trying to learn and to get to know this thing, but I'm not sure about it. But the last post I saw on Instagram, they were talking about, for example, ChatGPT. كلنا نعرف ChatGPT. And how this application is answering all your questions. I really wonder how this application is doing that. I really wonder how people invented such thing. How can a robot answer me? And sometimes I have a bad feeling about it. تحكي انت مشاعرك. راح يقولوا ليش have a bad feeling about it? Maybe he would replace us. Maybe he would take all the jobs that human can do. But sometimes I think I'm a little happy to hear that we have now robots, we have now AI we can talk to, because some people they don't have anyone to express their feelings. Okay, فريتها تلاحظين يا هند؟ أنا دا أحكي مشاعري وأي شغلة أنا أتذكرها وأعرفها أنا دا أحكيها. بس أهم شيء إنه أنا ما أقدر أقول له أنا ما أعرف وأسكت. عسى ما أخطب نص صف الاستكان ولا أقول له ما أعرف. لا باعي مو ستي عندش هو عندش speaking و listening و reading و writing. اوكي فانت هذني البقيه الثلاثه اكيد هاي حاسبه ترى راح تكون. اوكي بس السبيكينج شخص يجي يحكي وياك. اوكي more than welcome. sometime مرة واحدة أنا شفتهم مسوية أونلاين بس ما أعرف إذا كان official لو لا صراحة يعني I'm not sure. يعني آخر مرة سويت الآيلتس قبل سنين because يعني still I don't remember anything about it. Okay, but it was fun and it's not scary. أنتم تاخذون الموضوع برحابة صدر. It's not gonna be scary. Okay, so let me send you this file, students. بكل الأسئلة إذا you need to get to know them, to answer them. طلعون عليها. احنا سوينا كم واحدة. So for example colors. Okay, Muna, how are you, Muna?
I am good. How about you?
I'm good. Okay, so Muna, what's your favorite color? تلاحظون السؤال قد بسيط إن أنا بالبارت 1 طلاب. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color pink.
Pink. My favorite color is pink. أسكت؟
Yes.
لا ما أسكت. أكمل. شو أقول؟ ليش أنا أحب البينك مثلا؟
ليش
Okay.
أنا أحب البينك؟
ليش تحبين البينك؟
Because the color quiet.
Okay, the color is quiet.
It's quiet.
أنا ما أقول quiet. أقول كلمة ثانية هادئ. هادئ quiet أقولها للأشخاص.
بس للألوان
شنو أقول للألوان طلاب؟ Yes فاطمة.
cute.
لا هاي هو كيوت حلو كيوت أوكي. بس أنا بدي أقول كلمة هادئ. يا أما أقول soft color. cold بارد. ممكن أقول لك blue is cold. ممكن أقول عليها because it's a soft color أو calm color اللي هو هادئ. زين.
Yes.
زين. بس هيجي. زين. خلينا نشوف منى. Here's an example. شو يقول لكم؟ يقول لكم my favorite color is blue. مسكت. For me is the color of depth and stability. استقرار. Okay. Blue symbolized قال له انه هو البلو يرمز for wisdom, confidence, intelligence. وراها ايش قال له؟ I don't like the pink because it's too girly. فهو he gave his favorite color, then he mentioned why he likes this color, why it's his favorite. Okay. وراها قال له انه هو شنو يرمز هذا الكولر. I mean, of course pink symbolizes feminine for example. Okay. Emotions. ممكن يعني ما اعرف صراحة شنو يرمز. Okay.
ولا أنا الصراحة.
يعني هسه ما يخاف احنا نألف. اوكي طلاب حتى لو ما نعرف الإجابة احنا نألف. اوكي زين. and I would mention another for example another color that I don't like. I don't like the pink. I don't like for example I don't like black. Black is very I think and I believe that black color is very sad color. Okay. It always represent sadness. It represent grief. Okay. It represent fear. That's what I think about this color. تلاحظون أنا شنطتي هسه لونين and I made my answer long as much as possible. Okay.
Yes.
زين. زين. شو يقول لكم مثلا for example this question. Do you think different types of people like different colors? What do you think, Fatma?
Yes, maybe because
It depends on what?
what?
It depends on what? تعتمد على شنو هو موضوع colors for example.
Taste.
Okay, depends on their taste. Okay, hello.
Maybe and atmosphere and some others.
Okay. Personality ممكن.
Yeah, and they live maybe.
Uh-huh. Okay. So let's see their answer. ايش قال لنا؟ Yes, I believe different people have different psychological need for colors. Some need peace of mind, okay, whereas other colors might be more energetic and rebellious. ما عجبني مالت الجواب. Let me say for example, yes, I do believe that people have different taste in colors and each color represent their life. Okay, you would see people liking okay, you would see different people like their favorite color is yellow, and these kind of people you would see them very happy and energetic. You would see them full of joy. Okay, so each color is representing someone's else life and atmosphere خلينا نقول. Okay. Okay. So let me send you this. Give me a second. Let me send you this. طلاب استلمتوا؟
Yes.
اوكي نايس. تقريبا هو ب 42 موضوع ممكن ينسأل بيه عن بالبارت الاول. So احنا موضوع البارت 2 we took it the other day. Okay. Okay. So, for example, let's go to part 2. As I told you, we have some cars that we are going to select one of them. And let's say that one of these questions is describe a popular or well-known person in your country. يا هو 75. Let's see 75. Hopefully I can find it. Okay, ما دقيقي. Let's say describe a person you follow on social media. This is one of the cards that you pulled. Who, and of course they are going to give you 4 bullet points. Who he, she is, how do you know him, her, what he, she posts on social media, and explain why you follow him and her on social media. Okay, so I'm going to give you examples. Going to give you, for example, 5 minutes to think about the answer to this question. You're going to describe a person you follow on social media. وعندكم انتو 4 main things to talk about. Who is this person? How do you know him? What he or she posts on social media, and explain why you follow him, her on social media. Going to give you 5 minutes to think about the answer. طلع مثل ما قلت لكم. They are going to give you a paper and maybe a 1 minute. Sometimes they don't, but يعني most of the time they do. And whenever you have this paper, you are going to write only headlines, students. Okay, for example, أنا راح أقول أنا أتابع شخص اسمه هشام الذهبي. Okay, اكتب بس هشام. How do you know him? Randomly شفته على الانستغرام. What she posts on social media? Post اكتب kids, only kids. Okay, orphans ممكن اكتب. Orphan شنو معناها طلاب؟ Orphan. What is the meaning of orphan?
غالبا.
Sorry?
orphan غالبا.
لا ديك orphan معناها يتيم. Yes. Orphan اكتب مثلا. Explain why you follow him on social media. اكتب مثلا helping others. وبس. And I من راح احكي يا students, I'm going to put it as a story. Okay? And I would give all the details about this person. So I'm going to give you now 5 minutes, since it's not a real test, okay, to think about the answers, and I will get back to you. واضح طلاب؟
Yes.
Okay. Students, if you're done, you can just raise your hand so I can hear your answer. Okay, Mona, go ahead.
قلت يعني بالعادة ما أتابع أحد على الإنترنت أو هاي، بس أكو شخص يطلع بالتيك توك.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
راح أحكي عنه.
يلا. Mona, can you hear me?
He is Aziz Nasser.
Okay.
Do you know? Yes.
Okay, can you start from the beginning? لأن ما دا أسمعك كنت. Sorry.
How do you know?
Yes. Mona, can you hear me? Okay, I guess something wrong with her internet. Or maybe the electricity as well. Not only me today. Yes, Hind. You raised your hand, right? Who raised his hand now? Her hand. Are you?
Okay.
Yeah. If you're not done, we can go to Amal and get back to you.
No.
Okay, go ahead then.
Okay. The person, a popular noun in my country is Ali Al-Addad.
Okay.
He's English language coach.
Uh-huh.
مش بس هسه مثلا بالأسئلة هو بس كاتب يعني هو
Yes.
أنا يعني أنت قلت إحنا يعني نحكي من يعني نتقيد بالسؤال.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes, exactly.
He's English language coach.
Mm-hmm.
He has a channel.
Channel.
Channel, yes, to help people or students to improve their language.
Nice.
Or their English.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Especially in speaking and communication skills.
Okay, nice. زين.
He have online courses.
He has.
He has online courses, and he motivated or
motivate. هو يحفز الحد هسه وده يستمر فأقوى بلا present.
Yes. He motivates learners to practice.
Nice.
Without mistakes.
Okay, زين.
And he's popular because he has
technique.
Yeah, he technique is very simple.
زين. هستي خلصتي من أول part. How do you know him or her?
I saw him on Instagram.
Okay. And I followed him.
And yes, I followed him.
زين. Okay.
Because he.
زين. هستي انتي بمناسبة انتي جاوبتي هذا وجاوبتي هذا. Okay. جاوبتيهم كلهم بمناسبة. You answered all of them.
Oh.
Okay. Very nice answer, Hind.
Okay.
Okay, yes, Amal. Muna, we are going to get back to you بس نكمل من أمل. Okay?
Yes, miss. I'll talk about Mr. Skelton. He is artist on Instagram. He's very kind person, artist.
Uh-huh.
I knew him when I was scrolling screen. I just saw the page, and I'm really interested in his posts. So
I'm really
I followed him.
interested in.
Yes, interested his post. So I followed him.
Mhm.
Well, he mainly post his art and explain through it the psychological problem that happen in human life. Also, as advice how we can move on this problem, or how we can find the solution for it.
Okay.
Why I am real interested in him, because I really interest the strange art. I really interest the person who can explain his thought, or who can explain the solution in a very simple way
Okay.
from the art.
Mhm. Nice. Okay. Yes, Muna. Thank you so much, Amal. Nice answer.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Okay. How he is? He is Aziz Nasser. How do you know her? I know TikTok.
I know him through TikTok.
Yes, I know him through TikTok.
Yeah.
What he posted on social media, he helped for people poor. Help people don't have house or money.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and explain why you follow her on social media, because very يعني, a very good person, and he like help anyone poor.
Mhm. Okay. Nice. So, Muna, and you do have a really general idea. Nice. But whenever I have this part, I don't read the question. Okay. I immediately answer. وإذا لاحظتي إجابة أمل وهند كانت مترابطة. Okay. He is that person. I actually know him and I followed him through TikTok. Okay, because I saw a post of him talking to homeless people and helping them, and that's
Yes.
what I like. Okay, most of his posts are helping other people who are in need, giving them all the things that they need. طبعا أنا ما يصير أقول مرتين need. Okay, by taking care of them, giving them the money that they want, maybe offering them shelter. Shelter, what is the meaning of shelter, طلاب? Shelter. نعرف معنى كلمة shelter؟ shelter بمعنى مأوى. Okay. لنفرض أنا ما أعرف هذا الشخص بس أنا دا أحكي من كيفي. Okay. And this kind of thing always inspire me. Okay. And I always look after him. Okay. And he's my role model, because that things make me always think about other people, and I always think about helping others just the way he does. Okay. زين. Yes, Fatma. Thank you so much, Muna.
Welcome.
Yes, actually, I don't like a famous Iraqi, because I hate it.
Okay, I hate them.
I hate yes.
Okay.
And then it's cringe actually.
They are cringe. Okay.
Yeah.
Then okay.
But maybe sometimes I watch Bisham al-Dhahabi, because it's friendly and it's nostalgia, and he have Orange. It's included many children.
Uh huh.
And I know on Instagram
Uh-huh.
and TikTok,
he is post social media. The children live and their success and the way he dealt with them. And I follow because it's very funny, and he is soon is very funny.
His son, yes, his son is very funny. True.
Yeah,
Yes.
and with Jafar Sudani, and these are very funny. that يعني هو استندر أقصد أصدقاء اثنين أو صديقات اثنين اللي هم شلون هنقول عنهم يعني شلون إن هم شوي 24 ساعة بيناتهم.
Okay, they always لا نقول they are always hanging out together. نذكر كلمة hanging out اللي هي تسكع يطلع ويا أصدقاء، فنقول they are always hanging out together، دائما هم سوية. Okay. They're always hanging out together. They are hanging all. Yes, exactly. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice,
بس
nice.
نص المحاضرة الأولى قبل ما نازلة على اليوتيوب.
باعي هواي سجلتها بس الحاسبة مالتي يعني it's a chaos. It's about to like explore it. ف no, I couldn't download it and also upload it over YouTube. بس هذه المحاضرة حتكون مسجلة. Okay.
Really, I didn't.
You did.
كتبت كل شيء كان موجود بها الجمل والأشياء.
Okay, I will send it to you. I will send it to you. احنا كتبنا أصلا كلش قليل. بس باي. Okay, give me a second. I will send you the other file اللي أنا كتبت لكم إياه عشان ما عنده كل الشرح.
لا أنا الجمل اللي قلناها مال اللي بالعافية وهاي اللي شلون.
لا مو أنت قصدك اللي حكيناه كله. ها تقصدين هاي الجمل اللي أنا وياك نسولف بيهم؟
إيه ما كتبتها كلها.
اوكي دزي لي اياهم ادزش اياهم اني على الواتساب او على التليجرام. تمام. بينما اللي حكيناه بالمحاضرة الأولى طلاب
موجود عندي اللينك ماما.
لا ما يخالف، خلي ادز لكم اياه اني in case انه انتم احتاجيتوه او شيء. عبارة عن شرح كامل للي حكيته.
Yes, thank you.
هم اسهل لكم. اوكي هم دزل لكم اياه in case والمستيكس اللي انتم ممكن تتجنبوها الى اخره. اوكي so لنفرض انه احنا هذا البارت 2 خلصنا من عنده. لنفرض هو let's go to the part 3 اللي هو حيكون بي discussion. Now he's going to ask you a question, you answer, and then he might يعقب على ماكم discussion with another question. Okay, so for example we're talking here about famous people or a person that you follow on social media, or maybe we're talking about social media. So he would ask you these questions, for example. What can people do on social media? Okay, what can people do on social media? What kind of an answer do you have for this question, students? Yes, Amal.
Yes, miss. People can post their daily routine or their daily life. They can earn money from the social media, especially if they post good things for like for health, for medical things, and
Nice.
and for plant if we talk about plant, how to take care of your plant, your health.
Okay,
Also,
nice. Continue.
Can I say about like English teacher or
Yes.
something lectures? Can down lectures on social media. So it will be useful for students.
Okay. So here's another question. أيوة. Do you think older people and younger people will use تبولا the same kind of social media software؟ زين طلاب لنفرض أنا ما فهمت هذا السؤال، لنفرض ما فهمته، أنا ما أعرف كلمة software، شلون راح تتجنبون هذا الموضوع؟ أنا كلمة software ما أعرفها، شلون أقول له إنه أنا ما فهمت هاي الكلمة أو ما فهمت السؤال؟ يس فاطمة، شنو أقول له ممكن؟ لنفرض إنه أنا السؤال ما فهمته، ما عرفت شنو يقصد بيه.
Maybe I can you repeat?
إذا أقول له can you repeat راح يقول لي نفس السؤال، أنا أصلا السؤال ما فهمته، أنا سمعته بس ما فهمته، من ما أسمع الشيء أقول له can you repeat، والله ما يخالف. بس إذا أنا ما سمعت ما فهمت.
Explain
Okay.
the question.
Okay, can you explain the question for me please in different words? Okay, can you explain the question in different words؟ أو أقول له مثلا كلمة software. What do you mean by software? Okay. بما إنه أنت قلتي له what do you mean by software راح يقول لك for example application. أنا من عرفتي application you know now the meaning of it. زين. فهذا السؤال إيش؟ يقول لك do you think older people and younger people يا فاطمة will use the same kind of social media softwares أو application؟
Actually, I don't know, but I think the younger people use different software than the older people.
زين.
Because the younger people they have a different taste.
Okay.
Maybe they use Instagram or TikTok, Snapchat. When the older people maybe they use Facebook or WhatsApp and maybe sometimes they use Instagram.
But not that much as young people.
Yeah.
Okay. فاطمة أنت تقرين إجابة لو إجابة من عندك؟
ناس من عندي.
Okay والله عشتي لك شاطرة. To be honest really nice والله. Good answer. Okay. زين أنت قلتي لي إنه هم they are using different applications. Why do you think they are using different applications?
Maybe the I thought يعني حاجة عن بنات يعني the younger girls they live makeup and dress clothes skincare بينما the grandma
مو grandma نقول old people.
old people they don't like this. Maybe they like news or cook.
Okay. And you can find things where? Over Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Okay. More over Facebook. Where else? هاي بينما هي where else? Okay. The young people they always look for trends, for example, or quick videos, short videos, and you can find them over what? TikTok and Instagram, for example. Okay. لا تنسين انت المفروض تقولين انه احنا ال young people we like taking pictures a lot. مو صحيح؟
Yeah.
ف we use for example Instagram and Snapchat for filters. مو صحيح؟ احنا نحب الفلاتر.
Yeah.
Okay. ف we use them. Yes. Okay. زين. منى. Okay. Thank you so much. منى, another question for you. Do older people spend much time on social media?
I think not spend much
They
time.
don't. They don't spend much time. Yes.
Yes, I think free time
Mm-hmm.
you spend
In their free time.
yes, in the free time
Mm-hmm.
social media.
They use social media. وبعد.
For example مثلا استشعار انه طالعين بالسيارة بالسيارة in the car
Okay.
or in the restaurants.
What do you mean منى؟ حتى لو بالعربي احكي لي شنو فكرتك؟
ست إذا أقول لك يعني إنه الكبار بالعمر يعني ما يستخدمون الإنترنت كل الوقت، إنه مثلا بس وقت فراغهم أو مثلا يطلعون بالسيارة أو من يقعدون بالمطعم فرضا مثلا.
اي بس احنا نفس الشيء، احنا هم بنطلع برا هم او بالفري تايم نستخدم مالتنا السوشيال ميديا. شنو فرقهم عن اليونج people؟
مو دائما.
اوكي سو شلون اقولها بطريقه احسن؟
نقول don't all people spend.
Not all old people spend.
Not all people spend.
مو هي people, old people spend, not all people, not old people, مو هي غلطيني منها. Not all old people زين older people spend much time on social media. Some of them they do, okay, and some of them they don't because they are more into watching TV. They are more into newspaper. But nowadays ممكن أقول له nowadays you can see even old people they are going through this phase where they exploring new applications, exploring social media, especially Facebook for example. Okay, إن هم هسه حاليا حتى الكبار بالعمر ايش دا يسوون؟ دا يكتشفون هذني الأشياء. Okay, and most sorry.
يعني الكبار بالعمر أكثر شيء على الفيسبوك والتيك توك.
Yes, فإذا أقول إنه most of them, okay, are خلينا نقول motivated or been told to use social media by the younger generation. Maybe grandchild would ask their mother to use or teach her to use social media to keep her updated for the new technology. So most of them they don't, but the other part of them they are learning how to use it, okay, even though they are used to watching TV and they prefer it more, okay, because they got used to it. موضوع الTV or newspaper. Okay, so طلاب لاحظتوا انه شلون احنا نجاوب؟ we're giving our opinion in different ways, we're making our answers long as much as possible إلى آخره. Okay, and that's what we need.
إنه مو إجابة قصيرة ولا إجابة طويلة.
يعني أنا ما أريد إجابة طويلة تاخذين بها 5 دقائق، أنا أريد إجابة على الأقل دقيقتين 3 واضحة تعطيني أنت رأيك. Okay. إذا سؤال بي do you think do you like yes or no of course yes or no ليش إنه أنا I think هيجي أعطي reasons كاملة وأعطي examples. لنفرض إنه على موضوع ال grandparent على ال older people I would say my grandma okay my uncle brought my grandma a phone. Okay, at first she didn't like it, but when we taught her how to use it and when we introduced social media to her, she was really fascinated about them. She started using them one by one, okay, step by step. Then she got really addicted to it because it was easier to find all the things that she needs by just searching the name of it. Okay, now she's using YouTube a lot, listening to her favorite TV shows, maybe watching her favorite episodes from her favorite series because when she turn on the TV she need to go for a specific time to watch her favorite series, where else when she has her phone now she can just type it and watch it whenever she needs. Okay, فانا قلت له ايه احس انه هم يتغيرون، وهسه اعطيتك مثال قلت له يابا انا ببيتي احنا اشترينا لها جهاز وهي حبته لانه هيجي وهيجي، ف I'm giving reason and an example. واضح طلاب؟ Okay. Okay. So question, and this is the last one. You're going to describe a person who you believe dresses well. What is the meaning of dresses well?
يعني هي دراسة ملابس.
زين. هو dress وحدها dress فستان، dresses فساتين. بس انا قايل لكم dresses well معناها شبيه هذا الشخص اللي هو ملابس يلبس يس يلبس لبس حلو قصدي. ايه يلبس لبس حلو هيجي قصده. اوكي يرتدي ملابس جيدة. اوكي مظهره حلو. اوكي and who is this person? What kind of dresses she wears. طبعا هم من قصده dresses طلاب، قصده انه اللبسة بصورة عامة، هي مو معناها انه فستان. اوكي what kind of dresses she wears. ممكن اقول لكم he always dresses suit and tie. Okay she would always go for a formal style. أو مثلا I would say she likes vintage style. You would see her wearing a skirt with a really lovely pattern of flowers. فأنا دا أسويها من دا أحكي علامات هالستايل and I'm describing her style. Okay وراح قايل لكم how do you know him her. إذا أنا أجاوب فقط على هاي الأسئلة شو أقول له who is this person my cousin. What kind of dresses she wears. أقول لكم a skirt and t-shirt. How do you know him or her. Okay he's my cousin. خلصت الإجابة which is wrong. هذا الشيء خطأ. okay إذا بس على هذني الأسئلة معناها أنا حخلص بأقل من 5 ثواني. But I need to talk about this person. okay describe this person. okay هو أصلا قال لي describe a person who you believe dresses well. منو هذا الشخص؟ شنو طريقة لبسه؟ okay what do you think about لبسه of course. okay and how do you know this person. For also I'm going to give you 5 minutes students to think about an answer, and when you're done you can just raise your hand. But this time students, yes Fatma do you have a question.
yes miss. هي الخالة بالإنجليزي اسمها aunt، بس يعني إذا الحقيقة تسمية aunt عمة وخالة.
yes عمة وخالة لا أنت.
yes.
okay
يعني ماكو بس الخالة غير تسمية.
لا 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 هي أنت وحدها. okay ف هسه انا اعطيكم 5 دقائق بس خلوا ببالكم انتم when you have a part 2 عندكم دقيقة واحدة once again. okay for 5 minutes students to think about an answer, and when you're done you can just raise your hand. راح نجاوب هذه الأسئلة. منى فهمتي المطلوب عندنا؟ 5 minutes نجاوب هاي الأسئلة ونرجع نحكي بيهم. done, students? If you're done, you can raise your hand so I can hear your answer. Yes. فاطمة.
بس السؤال الأخير ما فهمت الببلشمنت.
How do you know him or her؟ انت بما انه قلتي my aunt، اوكي ما داعي تقولين ما داعي تجاوبين على هذا السؤال، لان اكيد اعرفها لانه هي خالتي، مو صحيح؟ Okay, so let's start with Amal, then I'm gonna go to you, Fatma. تمام؟ Okay, Amal, go ahead.
Yes, this person is قطر الندى. She's my sister. She loves mixing casual and class style. She also wear stylish and modern outfits. She don't like a specific style. She wore a specific style. She loves all clothes.
Okay.
And she loves matching accessories.
Okay, زين. Nice. Okay, what about you, Fatma?
Yes, miss. Yes, my aunt. She is elegant, and her dress attractive, and her appearance attracts most of her clothes, official and sometimes like me because my clothes.
Looks like.
Looks like her clothes.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
That's it. Okay. What about you, Mona?
Yes, miss. Yes, she is my friend. Wear dresses well and usually like any clothes. النقطة الثانية said she is wear suit.
She wears suits. She wears
Suit. Dress long and wear.
Wears.
Yes. Sometimes wear clothes sport and she is like clam colors.
She's like what?
Clam colors.
What do you mean? Calm colors. Sometimes
Yes.
she wears calm colors. الألمن
Yes.
اللفظة. Okay?
Okay.
الألمن اللفظ. Nice. Then let's see the way he's saying. Well dressed person, my colleague John. He dresses professional, stylish suit and blazer with quality shoes. I know him from work. We work in the same department for a year. We worked in the same department for a year. I think why I think that he dresses well because he pays attention to the details, well-fitted clothes, exudes confidence and sophistication. Now he's describing the clothes. He always pay attention to details. All of his clothes are well-fitted clothes. What is the meaning of well-fitted? هي fitted من fit جاية.
Yeah. ملابس ضيقة.
مو ضيقة، تكون مناسبة على جسمه. مناسبة. Okay. All of his clothes give the sense of confidence, sophistication. Sophistication بمعنى التعقيد. بس شايفين اكو تعقيد يكون حلو، يعني شلون احنا نقولها بالعراقي؟ ما اعرف شلون نقولها بالعراقي صراحة. sophisticated هو تجي بمعنى معقد، بس let me just let me make sure where's the meaning of it إذا إلها غير معنى. yes راقي أنيق معقد مثقف. okay so this is the meaning of sophisticated and sophistication. okay so ممكن أقول she looks very sophisticated in that black dress. ما جاي بمعنى أنه تبدو راقية جدا بالفستان الأسود. okay أو he's a sophisticated speaker متحدث لبق مثقف. okay and ممكن أقول if I want to say معقد okay I can say this is a sophisticated software أو this is a sophisticated application. okay هنا راح تكون نظام مثلا متطور معقد. it's up to the meaning of it. نفس كلمة elegant اللي قبل شوي استخدمتها فاطمة، أو تجي نفس كلمة complex اللي هي معقد. okay اللي هي we're using it for example talking about thoughts. we use it to talk about systems أنظمة معينة. okay so this is a new word for us. شوف احنا خلصنا level وبعدين we are learning new words and this is English. we don't stop learning. okay
مرة مدرسة قالت لي إن الإنجليزي لغة فقيرة ما عليها بس متعلم تشوف.
شوفي باعي لا هي صحيح هي تعتبر لغة فقيرة مقارنة بالعربي.
yes
احنا العربي يعني احنا يعني عندي علم كلمة حب. اوكي بيها عشق بيها بعد شنو بعد بيها بيها اكثر من شيء. اوكي هسه هم في كلمة هاي الكلمة عشق السهلة اللي احنا عندنا هم ما عندهم اياها بالانجليزي. هم يصيغوا اياها بغير صياغة. اوكي وانتوا عندكم مثلا عندهم اعجاب وعندهم حب that's it. انت لو تدورين كلمة حب بالمعجم اللغة اوكي العربية راح تلقين اكثر من كلمة، وهذين الكلمات تجي على شكل ليفل. هذا 100% حب مثلا يجي فوقها عشق يجي وراها شخص الولهان. اوكي المتيم مثلا. we're describing one thing in different words بينما الانجليش كم كلمة. لكن تبقى انه احنا we're learning. احنا مو ضابطين all of the words all of the vocabulary. حتى native speakers راح تلقين اكو كلمات ما يعرفوها وهذا الطبيعي. اوكي بس انتوا عندكم منو يدرس اللغة كلش بشكل صعب؟ عندكم تشاينا تدرس اللغة الانجليزية بشكل كلش صعب بحيث يعطون للاطفال كلمات معينة يحطوها بالفراغات اللي احنا متعودين على هذا الاكسرسايز. native speakers they cannot do it. حتى بك اكثر مرة شفت في فيديوز جايبين native speakers جايهم حلونا هاي الاسئلة. هي عبارة عن انه حط الكلمة بالفراغ الصحيح. اوكي او حط الكلمة الصحيحة بالفراغ المناسب. اوكي they couldn't do it because most of the words are new to them. هي صحيح كلام دراسة انه هي فقيرة بس still تبقى لغة تبقى هواية كلمات. okay yeah so any questions for today students? do we have any questions? ان شاء الله احنا اللكتشر الجاية احنا ننتقل للريدنج. انتهينا ويا السبيكينج بس يبقى طلاب الموضوع يرجع لكم to read all of these documents. okay because we don't have enough time to cover all of them and we already did the previous books. so it's up to you if you are willing to go for the IELTS. it's really important to read all of these questions. تمام and we read some of them as خلينا نقول for a training thing and it's up to you to read the rest of them and I really encourage you حتى لو انتم ما حاطين موضوع الآيلتس ببالكم ف it's better for you to read them because you can open a lot of conversations a lot of topics with other people that you need to get to know them and to keep the conversation going. فهي فكرة مو فقط آيلتس فكرة ما فيها انه انت تتعلم انجليزي بصورة عامة and all of these questions ممكن اسألها to someone and ندردش. we have a conversation we chat. okay students inshallah. So I will see you inshallah on اليوم is what? يوم is Monday, so I will see you on Wednesday then.
I think after 6 lecture we end.
Yes, تقريبا 6 lectures. 6 yeah 7. I'm not sure صراحة. I need to check my calendar. Okay. ونقول لكم باي باي. Okay.
I will miss you.
No, whenever you have a question you are going to go and send me a message. Okay, مو معناها انقطعنا. Okay. Whenever you have a question, whenever you want to chat in English, I'm always here. Okay. So,
Thank you, Miss.
thank you. I will see you on Wednesday.
Good night.
Good night to you all. Bye bye.
Good night.
Good night to you all. Thank you. Bye bye.